What's going on, everybody? It's me, Millhouse, and this is Millhouse Best. Nah, I'm just kidding with you guys, but if you know, you know. And today, you all are gonna know. Everybody, I am so happy right now, and I cannot wait to tell you why. Guys, it was amazing when I woke up the other day, and I went on Twitter, and I saw that a new creator had put out a video. And guys, it is awesome. Let's take it to the Show Machine 3000 right now. This is from a new creator named Valid Creations, and her name is Xylie, and she's awesome, guys. She made a video about me and the whole Xylie situation, and I found it to be so well done. This video is seriously 10 out of 10. I'm really starting to see what they mean about research. It really is a thing, guys, especially when you're talking about people's lives and how things that we do on the internet affect our lives. I think Xylie really went deep, guys, and I just wanted to watch this with you guys. And honestly, it made me feel so good that somebody had my side on this whole debacle. And as we go in, we're going to watch this Milltown's Best style, so I'm going to pause it as I feel need to interject. So let's take it right now to Xylie at Valid Creations. I highly urge you guys to subscribe. This video is so well done, and I'll talk about the whole experience afterwards.
Hey yo, it's Xylie. For my first video, I wanted to talk about a massive overlap in ideals regarding the absolute dogpile that was done to a smaller YouTube channel named MILTOWNSBEST. Personally, it was really interesting to see how hard Xylie backtracked and even apologized to Beavers and Repzilla for going in so hard on them on stream. Yet, she had no issue or retraction when they were essentially fighting over who gets to go on Milltown first like vultures. I was like,
it really did feel that way. I'm not even trying to be the little bitch in the situation. I seriously didn't know what I was walking into, guys, and wow.
Looking into Xylie's content and even curious about the topics that she's covered, but seeing her and her posse invite this dude on live from her chat just to get a weird own on him put her really.
She really just told it like it was, too. I was literally just a fan in her chat room. I was literally just having a good time. You know, I had no intention of going there to promote my videos, to promote me. I was engaging in her content, and it just really took me back that, you know, I thought it was going to be something cool, and here I am getting made fun of and really just got shit all over. And, you know, warranted or not, you know, freedom of speech, it is what it is. But yeah, it was awkward. I was just there as a fan, guys.
Really had taste in my mouth. Milltown has created a very interesting niche to me within the commentary community, coming at most topics from a place of understanding and good faith. Even within the same stream, he was giving very constructive criticism about Nicholas DeOrio. He held to his opinion, but was also able to admit when he was wrong or misguided. To me, that's...
And I'm gonna do that right now, guys. I'm gonna admit when I was wrong. I made that Nicholas DeOrio video, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me that really wants to say some shocking things sometimes. Not because I truly mean them, but because I'm trying to get the clickbait. I'm trying to get you guys to put eyes on me. So when I was talking about Nicholas DeOrio being a grandma's boy or a nana's boy or a mama's boy, you know, that was pretty much out of line. And I didn't have to go there. You know, it was just a little extra spice on the sandwich. Spice on the sandwich? That doesn't make any sense, Dave. But, you know, it was just that little extra zest, you know? And now looking back on it, I really wish I wouldn't have talked about family, you know? But those are those experiences you learn by only making these videos. And I'm just willing to admit that I made a mistake. So, Nick, I really do apologize for bringing family into this. That has nothing to do with what we're doing and making videos. And in my case, I need to take my own advice on that and just back up. So I apologize for that. But back to this video here, guys.
That's a very valuable skill that most of the commentary community could learn from.
Could an assistant sailor put his own video out? Why did he have to go to Chris Denard? Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I have a hard time listening to myself talk, so if you guys don't mind, I gotta fast forward this little part right here, because, you know, if you want to watch it, go check out Xylie's channel, or Xylie plays some of it right here, but I just have a hard time with it, so I'm just gonna fast forward that. It's nothing relevant. It's just me talking about Assistant Sailor, and it's not that I'm refusing to platform Assistant Sailor or even mention his name. It's just, you know, he's a competitor. You gotta, you know, what can you say about it? You know what I'm saying? I look at him as more of a competitor than an ally at this point. And that's just how I see it with Assistant Sailor. But go ahead.
I actually agreed with Milltown's take about how it was a scummy move to gladly accept and run with leaked DMs. Assistant Sailor stream sniped, begging Edwin's generation to debate for an entire stream. Assistant Sailor went on to have some conversation with Edwin's generation and immediately tweeted them out just to delete them. Later, he joined a voice call with Edwin and took photos of his computer screen and leaked those to entirely misrepresent the point of the leak. I mean, come on, even Nicholas DeOrio, who the leaked documents kinda had points on, came on a stream and corrected him, saying that it was conveyed to him a lot different than what was actual, and that a lot of the information was inferred.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I know. I think it's a total fucking nothing burger.
It's a total fucking nothing burger. Fucking Nick, man. A total fucking nothing burger. Yeah, it pretty much was, wasn't it, Nick? You know, a lot of the stuff on here is a nothing burger. It's people farming for content. And the best farmer I know is Sailor. I mean, this guy goes farming. Like, I was up at like 11 o'clock at night the other day, and I hopped on Discord just to see what was going on. And here's Assistant Sailor straight farming Hugin for content. Like, literally goes into Hugin's server just to talk shit, just so he can sneakily hit that record button and get some content out of Hugin, because he knows Hugin will go ape shit on him. So, like, you know, he's a good farmer, you know, and it's a total fucking nothing burger in this case.
I do. I don't think that Edwin's... I now believe less that Edwin is coming after me in Keemstar. I don't think he's actually making that video.
All Edwin and Salvo are trying to do is they're trying to make some fucking money, make a living, keep a roof over their fucking head. And it sucks when there's people that are actively trying to say, no, I'm not going to let you make a living because this reason. And this reason I'm not even 100% sure of. But fuck you. I'm going to tell all my friends not to watch you. We're not going to promote you. Fuck you. You're out of the club. That's how this feels, man. And all Edwin's trying to do is say, hey, man, I need to eat too, goddammit.
On us. No. What he got you in a call and he was talking about I guess making a video in the future on his main channel.
Yes, he said it would be like a main channel video.
Why would he make a main channel video? That doesn't make any sense to me. He's gonna introduce his audience to us.
I mean, actually, I guess I could have missed.
See, that's that sneaky game that Nick plays, that condescending bullshit he does, and that's the type of shit that pisses me off, bro. It's like you're not so much smarter than everybody, bro. You don't have to come at it like that. Bring yourself down a little bit sometimes, just so you don't seem like such a cocksucker, bro.
Interpreted. He could have meant a main channel style video, but what he was talking about when he was talking about that was that basically like his videos just take a lot of time to make, like the Marilyn Manson videos. Like, they're rock solid, and I did a lot of research. They just take forever, so I'm not doing it. So I took that as he's gonna upload on his main channel, but I guess, yeah, maybe not.
He told you that he's not doing it, and your takeaway was that he's uploading a video on his main channel?
It seems that Assistant Sailor basically just thought this whole situation was his claim to relevancy, and for some reason it worked. He was rewarded for being an unreliable person to talk to.
Facts. Tell him, Eli. Facts, facts, facts.
Talk about setting a precedent. Now, with the context of the situation out of the way, I would like to touch more on how Xylie dedicated a stream, inviting somebody on live for a conversation, then proceeded to take turns with her friends to tear him down. Xylie and Milhouse disagreed on the situation.
There it is, guys, Milhouse. At least she corrected it, man. I wish I had the balls to do that every time I misspeak. I'm just getting in the habit of editing it out at this point. But look at that. Milltown, she fixed it. Good shit. You know, but I was thinking about this. Milhouse isn't a bad gimmick. You know what I'm saying? I could actually play that. But then there's merch that gets involved, and then there's licensing issues. And if you're looking at it from a business point, it's really best just to stick with Milltown, short for Milwaukee. Yeah, but I appreciate you correcting it. But that shit really popped me. I laughed so hard.
Obviously. But instead of it being a good faith debate, it was about trying to make this dude feel like an idiot.
And
he is entitled to...
I did kind of feel like an idiot, you know, but then I sat down and I thought about it and I was like, no, Dave, you're right. You know, they just were there was just so many of them. And no matter what you said, the object was to shit on you, Dave. The object was to make you look like a piece of shit. And that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to cut you off. They thought you were another mark that wasn't going to continue making videos. They didn't like the words you were spewing. So they figured they'd give you a little taste of this YouTube medicine, shit on you a little bit in hopes that you'll go away. And now that I'm not going away, they're going with the whole defensive angle, I guess. Or I don't know what angle they're going to even come with. They might even go with the H3 Salvo Pancakes route where they don't even mention me anymore, you know. Seems like Peepaw's doing a pretty good job of writing old Milltown off. But let's see how long that goes for, Mr. Peepaw.
Was same as anybody in this community, and when he stated that opinion, Xylie and co hopped down his throat at every opportunity. Now, to be fair, the same can be said for, oh, maybe Xylie's just stating her opinion, but there are more examples coming of what made the stream entirely bad faith, in my opinion. On Xylie's stream where Milltown calls in, he states that he only watched 1 minute and 49 seconds of the stream.
Uh-oh, guys, are we gonna go? We're bringing this back, guys. All right, let's hear Eli's take on my whole 1 minute and 49 seconds of watching this. And she's got it so spot on, guys.
Everyone clapped. Not really, though. They absolutely jumped down his throat from that point on. 3/4 of the people on the stream start going in on him hard and laughing at him. Xylie even said that she gets to go first and that Ruined Leon can go after.
You know, I have nightmares about that. Seriously. It's almost like on a gang, when you get jumped into a gang, you know, it's like you gotta fight Pedro for 12 minutes and then you got to run the gauntlet. You know, it felt real tacky. You know, it felt like I really had to run the gauntlet. You know, when Xylie said, you know, I'm saying this first, then you go, then you go. And it was like, I'm just going to be the punching bag and take all this. And I did. I took it. And I used it for strength to grow from. Right, guys? That's all you can do in a situation like that. Every bad situation you find yourself in, there is a silver lining. And I know that sounds so cheap and so generic, but it's true, man. You got to find the good in everything. Otherwise, you're going to be one depressed, sad motherfucker. Right? Like, you just have to look at it. Perspective is key, guys.
They treat him like he is the most inept commentator for not watching the whole video, when the whole video wasn't really the point.
A lot of people treat me like an inept commentator. But a lot of people aren't editing content like I'm editing. I'm actually putting out content regularly. Some people, you know, 1 video a week, 1 video a month, 2 videos, and a live stream a month. You know, I'm sitting here grinding this out. Eventually, as I get more and more locked in, the information is going to get dialed in. You know what I'm saying? You guys are just at the start of this as I'm just diving in. So you're going to see growth. And that's the kind of the purpose of my channel right now, is for you guys to watch a man's journey from being an inexperienced young guy on the internet. And by when I mean young, I mean inexperienced, not in age. And then growing and watching him develop into the person he becomes. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an end goal here. It's a continual cycle of growth.
My opinion, and when I reached out to Milltown to ask, it was the principle of Chris the Narc platforming Assistant Sailor to leak DMs and conversations.
True. And Eli did reach out to me, and this is the story I really wanted to tell, guys. I got these messages, and in a previous video, I kind of said, if you come into my DMs with that shit, you're gonna get nothing. So I honestly thought this was a sock puppet account for the longest time. I thought Eli was, you know, somebody out to get me. I thought this account wanted to just talk me into doing stupid stuff and asking for stupid information. So I wasn't super forthcoming, but I was very polite, as I always am. And then it seemed like Eli, she was really working hard for this video. She was pushing for a video interview, and I just refused to cam up for anybody at this point in time right now. You know, I'm still not that comfortable. I used to be, and then, you know, it's crazy because my analytics show that I get more views when I'm not in the video than when it's just this avatar you guys are watching right now. Like, seriously, I get more views with this than I do with my face. So, you know, it's going to take a little while for that to revert and for me to get comfortable. You know, maybe once I build a bigger audience, then I can go back to going on cam and everything. But I thought it was a trick. I thought Eli here was trying to, you know, do some commentary community bullshit and sneak in and try to do all this manipulative stuff. And totally not. You know, she's a legit journalist. She reached out. She did a full-on interview with me. She asked me how she could credit me in the video. Very professional. Very well done. Somebody I am pleased to collaborate with. Pleased to help promote. You know, valid creations. And honestly, I was kind of mesmerized by the crocheting she's doing, guys. That's what that's called, right? It's crocheting. It's not knitting, it's crocheting. And it's beautiful. It is an awesome art form. And it really is entrancing to watch, guys.
The only real source was like the dude trust me thing. Like, what? And
the dude trust me thing is very prevalent in this community. As we've all established, it's very cliquey, very gossipy, very take my word for it.
it was under the guise of it being an interview. However, of course, at this point, they don't really care to ask or even listen to his explanation. They just wanted to attack and laugh at him like it was some sort of high school clique. Something else I think is very relevant.
That's what I said in my video. It felt like I was back in high school. It felt like we were doing the dozens at the high school lunch table. Like back in the day, we used to rib people. It was, you know, your mama jokes and stuff like that. We called it doing the dozens. And like seriously, it felt like that, man. And it was so shitty, guys. It was tacky. I felt so degraded. And I'm just being honest, guys. Why should I act so big and muscular and tough about it? That shit really made me feel dumb. It really did. And I mean, hey, touche. Maybe I needed that so I don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying, in the future? But, you know, learning experiences, guys. Learning experiences.
I would point out is that even after this guy leaves, they still tear at him. He wasn't even there to defend himself.
But Xylie...
That's why I called back in, because I couldn't let some of that shit stand, guys. And this ruined Leon. He took it out on me pretty bad, but I wasn't familiar with his work. I didn't know who he was. Once I got familiar with his work, I understood. It's like, okay, gotcha.
Xylie, you didn't watch the whole entire video. That's not fair.
And Core's Core, right? You know, I'm starting to get familiar with them, and you know, it is what it is, guys.
You skipped toward the end.
You know
you
what?
Need to watch the whole thing.
I kiss my because I learned how to use the transcript.
That's Xylie big time in right there. I have to watch a full video, but you can read transcripts. I mean, touche.
I believe that he came in here about Nicholas DeOrio.
He came in here. Don't put that spin on it, Xylie. I didn't come in nowhere. And we can rewatch that stream. You saw me talk about my sobriety in chat, and you jumped on me. You said, "Wait, Miltown's Best. Click this link. I gotta talk to you." And that's what I did. I didn't know. I thought this was just gonna be something cool. I didn't know I was walking into a 2-hour fight. Like, seriously.
Talking about Assistant Sailor was like disingenuous in what he did.
In my video, I didn't even mention the name Assistant Sailor. I said a small unnamed creator. You know what I'm saying? It didn't come out that it was Assistant Sailor until your show, Xylie. If anyone's bringing Assistant Sailor into this, it was you, Xylie.
And he said some bullshit like this.
It's pretty funny.
Bullshit.
They decided to watch his videos to further ridicule. And once it's pointed out, or a joking...
Ridicule. That's the perfect word, Eli. You ridiculed me. Ridiculed me. So well said. She did this so much better than I could ever do it. And, you know, that's real recognizing real right there, guys. I may shine with my editing and stuff like that, but full-on scripting out videos and covering a story like this, Eli's got it down, bro. Valid creations, man.
Comment was made how Xylie gave Milltown crap for only watching 1 minute and 49 seconds of the video, and that she didn't even watch the videos that they were making fun of all the way through.
True.
She just...
True. Thank you. That is pure facts. What you bitched at me for, you did.
said, oh, you know, I can read the transcripts. Not to mention, in Milltown's video that sparked this entire thing, he even says he didn't watch the whole video. That wasn't the point. But when he tries to reiterate that on stream, Xylie acted like it was a groundbreaking slip-up. And by the standard that she set, it looks like someone else doesn't watch the video before forming an accurate opinion either. I've linked...
She's so, as Xylie would say, in the most Mariah Carey way possible. Eli just shit on you, Xylie. She did it in a very polite and kind way, while showing off her crochet.
All relevant videos and streams below so that you can watch this all and come to your own conclusion, but...
And she linked everything. She was a true professional. She handled it with class and grace. And that is to be commended, right, guys? Like, that's what we love. We love that type of stuff. I mean, we don't love that stuff from my type of content, but we love that from other people's content. And we really stand up for that type of stuff, don't we, guys? Oh, wow, look. I forgot I put Millhouse as my avatar. I was like, what the fuck? But seriously, guys, I highly urge you to check out Valid Creations. Eli is awesome. And I think this is going to be the start of a beautiful YouTube career. And I am more than happy to prop up small creators. And I've been saying that since the beginning. That's the only way we're going to grow and become an awesome, well-oiled community is by helping one another and not bringing each other down and all fighting for these little crumbs that are out here. Seriously, guys, why fight for crumbs when we can bake cakes? Right? Like, seriously, the ingredients are all here, and it all comes back to this. Do I want an apology from Xylie Gets Real? I want nothing from nobody. She did what she did. She knows what she did. If she feels she needs to give me an apology, I'm more than happy to accept the apology. But, you know, who am I to say somebody has to give an apology? The last video I did was, will Xylie give an apology? And that's basically the same question here. Is, will Xylie give an apology? You know, be answered in your own heart, I guess. And I'll stand by if she has anything to say to me. With all that being said, guys, I love you. Tell somebody else you love them, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.